Hey, this is Jenny Jones, Digital Growth Hacks Club. All right, so listen, had a nice little drop, nice little haul come in for AppSumo today. If this is your first time to this channel, please go and like, subscribe. You never know what kind of hacks and different tool breakdowns I'm going to do, so don't want to miss out on that. All right, so for this Monday Madness, want to bring to your attention AppSumo started over 15 years ago. So this particular month, they're going to be doing some crazy stuff. So you might want to stay tuned and locked in. Definitely stay tuned and locked into this channel because there's some surprises coming. I want to make sure I'm there to kind of help you understand the prizes and breakdown. I will give you the one big surprise. I'm going to talk about that tool first, but there is one big surprise, and you're starting to see kind of the changing of the guard, or to me, the changing what AI, some of the changes that AI has brought. Now, let's get into the drop here. So we had Neuron Writer come back. Neuron Writer is by far the best blogging tool to come to AppSumo in a long freaking time. I think this is probably their most top selling blog writer, but you know, it gives you the different, if you didn't get a chance to get it, it has 770 reviews, 5-star reviews. So I own this. I think I own a full stack. I just haven't used it in a while. And the reason why is because I have so many other tools that are truly integrated. I think when I really want to put together a really good blog post, I will pull out my Neuron Writer. I'm beneficial because I picked it up when it first dropped. The price was a lot lower. So I was able to get it a couple of years ago. But Neuron Writer, if you don't have it. Now, here's what I will say. And since you've listened this long, blogs are not dead. So people think blogs are dead. And matter of fact, there's been a resurgence of blogs. And here's the reason why. When AI goes out and it says, hey, we're going to search the web and try to look for insights on your information. If you are established as an authority, or you've put together a couple of different white papers and you are an authority on the subject, AI is going to pull and kind of look at a little bit of your content and probably use you as a resource. So don't sleep on I was going to say podcast. Actually, podcasts are a little bit back too. It's another story. But yeah, so you definitely, blogs are back. People saying they did die off a little bit, but they are strong back. I think they're coming back strong. Acumbamail is back now. Let me tell you what your risk is, right? Your risk of to me, Acumbamail is the last true titan of deals that engage in a full email campaign, landing pages, and all that. You're not going to see. I remember this came out after VBout came out, but Acumbamail is a titan. It's done very well, and it's a pretty good tool. Landing pages, autoresponders, newsletters. To me, your risk of letting this get by, I don't know that these types of tools are going to make it back to AppSumo in the near future, because they're coming back. They're few and far between. So when you can put together newsletters and all that, newsletters are, to me, still the number one way of getting lifetime value with the customers that engage in your ecosystem. So I'm giving you guys a little bit extra today, but because I think some of these tools coming back, we're gonna start breaking them down in another fashion. So this price increases in 7 days. Yeah, I think I have a video on that. I'll try to post it below if I get an opportunity. But this is lifetime access. And here's what I will say. I just don't think you're going to see these tools that come by to give you the landing page, all the other things that you get there. You can do 1 million email sends, and you can have your own domain name. It has all these connection integrations, webhooks. To me, they also have, I thought they had, okay, so they have Connected IT, Pabbly, Connect, and then Integrately. I think mixing this tool with some of your other tools, I think you can get a lot more range out of this. I may come back. I may even do another deeper dive on this. I'm just not really certain yet. But for this price, this to me, if I'm looking at this, I'm looking at a tier 5 or a tier 6 for long term. Definitely a tier 5, and they've been around for a little while. But at least a tier 5 Tier 4, Tier 5 is fine. But, and then the only reason why is because you're going to buy for later, because this is the type of tool that you may not see come back here. And they were founded in 2012. I'm telling you, they're in the expansion phase. They've been at this for a minute. They've been at this for a while, right? The only thing I kind of throws me off a little bit is they sometimes their site will load up in Spanish, and you have to put your Google translator on. So other than that, I mean, other than that, it's a solid tool, right? So the Acumbamail's back. We're gonna talk about some of the oldies but goodies. I had InstaSend and I couldn't get it to work. I think InstaSend is good. I think I could not get it to work because of the way. I think you have to use. Let me see. I can't remember that. I can't remember. So I don't even want to speak on this tool. One thing I do know is my initial experience with them was very good. I just think, and they're GDPR compliant. I just think that I kind of got away from SMS a little bit because that strategy changed with the big companies starting to monitor SMS and turning into people had a lot of spam farms and stuff like that. So, but InstaSend, that's definitely worth you looking at if you're into the SMS market. Yeah, I think they were pretty decent when I pulled them off. ContextMinds, it's been here a couple of times, and what ContextMinds does, it creates these mappings of. Let me see if I can show you a good. Yeah, they have these mappings of your ideas, and it uses AI to kind of help you grow and expand your ideas. So you say, hey, you know what, I want to start a blog helping people walk their dogs, right? And it says, what kind of blog, and do you want to break the blog out? Should it have this? So ContextMind, and this tool has gone up a lot in price. I just think that this tool is very good at what it does, and I haven't seen another tool like it. But it starts giving you ideas on how you can brainstorm. So that's it's a nice to have. If you don't have it, it's definitely a nice to have. 87 5 stars. This tool will not disappoint you. All right, so what else we got here? What else do I think you should be looking at? Stackby. So let me tell you the deal with Stackby now, right? So Stackby is a tool that on the back end, you can build these long, comprehensive databases. You can have these landing pages and you can go into a database. Let me tell you the thing about Stackby, which I think this was probably one of my first. It was in my first year. I think I ended up buying this tool. Let me tell you the thing about Stackby that you should not sleep on. Stackby probably has more value now with AI than it did several years ago. And what I mean by that is because agencies are not agencies, but agents are more powerful now and can do a lot of things for you. I think a tool like a Stackby definitely allows you, because it creates these searchable databases on the back end. And I think just having a front piece and going in and tapping in and pulling the information out the Stackby, you really can go a long way now. So to me, I thought it was a nice tool early on. I think it's more valuable now that I can slap an agent on the top, go find the data for me, and then bring it back. So this is another tool. Again, you could get in and you can create these customized campaigns to go in and pull information out for you. Definitely should be looked at. They've been around for a while, right? I haven't looked at them in a while. I don't know. Let me see. They were around, 2018. Yeah, they've been around. So they're in a growth stage. They're in a different stage. So they have a pretty powerful tool. This tool is not cheap, but this is definitely a good tool to utilize. I'm thinking, where is it at? New views and for lifetime and list. Unlimited read-only users. One of the things I really remember is you definitely wanted, I think what was pretty good is you have the unlimited read-only users, because if you're going to display information to somebody, you don't want a limit to how many people can view this. I'm actually thinking this in a I'm actually thinking this and a possible. So then you got the internal automations per month. So I'm thinking this mixed with a Extensio. I can do a lot of damage with that. Yeah, and looks like here. So this is something of value. I really don't know what this is. I would have to go back and I have to refresh myself. Haven't been in this tool in a while. I'm doing a whole nother other set of things. So new views for timeline and list. I think this is something that has value, and I can't remember what it is. I remember when they introduced it. I don't. It escapes me right now, but I know at this level when they're introducing it, that's something very powerful that they're not allowing a lot of people to get access to. New views for timeline, new views for timeline and list. Yeah, I think this is code. So this is one of those tools, and I remember getting this. Is you did not realize what you didn't have until you tried to access it, and you're like, "Oh, I don't even have access to that." And I think this was it. I can't remember what this was. So I really do apologize for that. But yeah, your tier, this tier right here. I don't even know what tier is that. It's the $801 tier is what it is. All right, so let's get into some of the juicy stuff. And I really do apologize. I wanted, but it's a nice drop today. So let me tell you what I'm pulling off the shelf, right? I'm going to be pulling off Kyzon Space, and I'm going to be looking at Blink Compose. I'm going to be looking at these two. The other ones I'll probably look at. They just don't have my highest attention. Um, so Kyzon Space, it has my attention. Everybody knows I'm into learning, teaching, breaking out small groups. That's all I do. I'm into this one-to-many thing, and it's really showing itself very, very fruitful in my business. I'm going to take this out for a spin. I'm going to take a deeper look at this. So this may be my, I don't know, between this one and the Blink Compose, maybe my Wednesday winner. I don't know. But I am taking this one out for a spin. So Kyzon Writer is, you do these rooms, you can take notes, screen captures, use breakout rooms, and record every meeting. So this is a tool that can be used for coaching, because I love coaching tools. This could be used for cohorts, right? Hey, I got 5 people in this certain area of my teaching, and we've already started the session and they join late. The person can go back and look and see what you've already covered and make highlights on the screen and all that. I'm definitely intrigued in this one. I'm letting you know now, I am going to pull this off the shelf, and I'm probably going to start with a minimum of at least a tier 2. I may even go to tier 3. I definitely don't. And if it's really, really good, then I'll go to a tier 4. Why would I go to a tier 5? 200 participants per meeting. I don't know that I need that. That's a lot of people in a meeting, not in a breakout size room. To me, I don't know that. But I definitely could look at a tier 3 or a tier 4 for this. So I'm letting you know now. I am going to look at this, and the price is going to increase in 7 days. I will be back with a report within 7 days. So you can bet that. And then I'm going to look at the last one. Let's get a wrap up here, because this was a nice haul, right? So the last one I'm going to look at is Blink Compose. Now I have a couple of other email writers, and I want to know what they're doing differently. Here's the new surprise: 15 years in the business, right, for AppSumo, and they says, you can choose 1 year or lifetime access. So look for this now. This is a new change now, because now what you're seeing in the line items here, you're seeing introducing our annual plans, a new way to save, choose what works best for you, 1 year or lifetime access. Don't worry, lifetime deals are here to stay. I looked at one of the questions someone asked. It says, hey, what will this price be after the 1 year? And basically what the company said is, hey, this is going to be $69. This is a lifetime access to $69. Now that's more than what it'll be on their regular plan, and you'll get this lifetime discount. So basically you need to be here at AppSumo to get this deal from them, and it'll always renew at $69. So that's good news, and know that it won't change. But then you still have lifetime access deals here. One of the things that caught my attention, and it's going to catch a lot of people's attention, it says, hey, this is lifetime access. You're going to get writing credits per month, unlimited product profiles, unlimited team members, unlimited sub accounts, unlimited. Stop right there. To me, this is to me, right? This is a red flag for me because I've seen a lot of tools come here and give this unlimited this, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. And that doesn't bode well after a period of time. And here's the reason why. When you start giving unlimited to LTD folks, some say, hey, I'm going to max this and try to break it, right? I've seen that happen. And next thing you know, the company is like, wait, what's going on with the company? And I don't like the unlimited everything. I just don't. As much as I like it selfishly, I don't like it for sustainability for companies. And I'm not even saying that they don't have a business plan. What I would have liked to seen is a limit on the sub accounts and then allow me to come back to buy sub accounts. Because if it's that good, I'm going to keep buying sub accounts from you. Not going to pay top of the dollar, but I definitely want to see a dude. I don't know who put this deal together. And they may have a good deal, but you cannot tell me a person can get unlimited writing credits for unlimited profiles and unlimited team members and unlimited sub accounts. There's no back door. And I liken it, I was sharing with my community, I liken it to once you go to the hospital, they tell you to put on a gown, right? I'm getting at the age now, I got to go start getting things inspected. And I remember I was going there with my wife and it's like, the front of the gown is good. And they're like, well, yeah, what about the back of the gown? Well, you're going to get a little wind drift, right? And if they give you anything, any sedation or anything like that, you don't know. You don't know that the back door is open until you wake up and you're like, wait, I was walking down the hall like that. And you're like, yeah, all your goods were back. And I'm being funny, but I'm being serious. This scares me. This is scary to me because I don't want the back door open to a lot of people that will misuse the system. And there's a lot of them out there that will. So they'll probably give me a thumbs down on this video. I don't care. I'm just letting you know. Because when I buy a lifetime deal, if it's working and I have a good system here and I decide to build a business off of it, the last thing I want is for people to start playing Jingo and pulling things out the bottom or create a house of cards and they start overpowering it and then they put a lot of pressure on the servers and then it collapses everything because they can't afford the cost in perpetuity. I'm telling you, I like this deal. I wrote a question here. One of my questions is, listen, how can you honestly support everything at your highest tier when server cost continues to go up? This is a fact, right? So maybe the price of AI goes down just from the being mature in the industry. That price will go down, but for unlimited, I don't know, right? So then I says, hey, this has not been a good formula in the past. But what I'm telling them is do not blow this response off, but answer very seriously, right? And if depending on what they say, if they tell me something, right, and this is in London, right? If they tell me this is a startup, they just started. They just started a year ago. If they're onto something, then I'm telling you now, I'm full stacking this. You have my full transparency. I'm letting you know. Because if they tell me what they can do and it says, hey, we're running our own servers, we don't worry about that, or whatever they say, if it sounds convincible, right? And this is a lot. Because this is the price that I literally paid when I first bought Sessions. And I bought it because it gave me all this unlimited stuff. But we know where that went, right? And so I hate to keep bringing that up. I really do. It's just I have nightmares. I wake up out of my sleep and I'm sweating because of so awesome that tool was. This seems like one of those tools. And it's like, no, close the back door. So anyway, enough about that. But again, yeah, I'm pulling that off I'll pull it off the shelf. I'm gonna wait until you answer my question first. If he never answers my question, or he or she, I think it's a he, if they don't answer my question, and definitely not to my satisfaction, I will probably not pull this off the shelf. I'm just letting you know. And the reason why is because if the back door is not closed, then that's telling me how you're running your business. And I have a problem with that. As a finance guy, I already know balance sheets and all that other stuff and statement of cash flow. I already know that could not be good. All right. So there you have it. That is my Monday Madness. A lot of stuff here. Don't forget some of this other stuff. You guys, I think they got some Plus exclusive Survey Noodle, is not bad. I don't know if you guys want me to do a video on Survey Noodle, I will. If I get enough responses from that. Oh, plus access. Oh, plus exclusive. Oh, so you only have 1 hour left. I don't even know. I think they've already stayed their extension. Yeah, they're going to be gone. So anyway, Survey Noodle's not bad. I would definitely take a look at that if you have some time. And that's it. You guys take care. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in to my Monday Madness. Goodbye for now.